Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the group. If you're new in the group, none of this is financial advice. We're going to be covering XRP. We're going to cover this and see what this analyst says. These three things must happen for XRP parabolic move or XRP parabolic move. JD, a prominent analyst, has highlighted the impending monthly close for XRP, emphasizing three critical conditions that, if met, could trigger a parabolic move in cryptocurrency before XRP can engineer parabolic move. According to JD, the first prerequisite for this anticipated surge is a bullish cross on the stochastic relative strength index, SRSI. For context, the SRSI is a technical indicator to detect instances where a crypto asset achieves new highs or lows. While the RSI exhibits a contrary movement, this indicator serves as a valuable tool for identifying potential signals indicating a reversal in market trend. Notably, a bullish cross occurs when the slower SRSI line crosses above the faster SRSI line, typically seen as a sign that a crypto asset's price is gaining momentum. As a result, JD has stressed the occurrence as a leading signal for the projected XRP bull run. Secondly, the analyst pointed out that both fast and slow SRSI lines must cross above the 80 level, so that's in the oversold territory for cryptocurrencies. In Forex and everything else, 70 is considered overbought. Cryptocurrencies go a little bit higher, maybe even to 90. But anyways, this point seeks to highlight the overbought and oversold conditions in the XRP market. 8-year trend line breakout. Meanwhile, JD's third pivotal condition involves XRP breaking an 8-year trend line. Notably, a trend line is a graphical representation connecting two or more price points on a chart. An 8-year trend line, for instance, links the closing prices of XRP spanning the past 8 years. Links the closing prices. So the way that he has his trend drawn is not marking the. I'm not trying to be critical, but it doesn't link the closings. He has it at the top of. I've looked at it, but anyways, not trying to. Just saying there is a difference here. According to the analyst, a break above this trend line in XRP price is considered a notable bullish signal. Besides his tweet included a chart suggesting when the 8-year trend line would break. For information on the chart, a 4-year trend line broke out in 2017, which saw XRP grow 60,000% to an all-time high in 2018. Based on that, the analyst chart suggests that the 8-year trend line could break out by 2025. Let's take a look here. $2025. So here he's noting the SRSI. This is the trend he's talking about. Let's see if we can spot it. The tweet concluded with a rhetorical question challenging the market participants to consider whether they would be part of the 5% of investors seizing the opportunity presented by XRP. Okay, let's take a quick look here. We've been busy on working on new groups. We have a couple of new groups that we are starting. This signal is in one of them. So we're starting at the hour. I went ahead and pulled up the SRSI. So he's talking about this cross right here, but he was on the monthly chart. So let's go down. I'm not sure if this chart's going to have it, but I'm going to take this off. Anyway, so we're giving signals and we're working on getting everything together. Some people are in the group already, but it's just for trading crypto intraday. Updates on crypto intraday for Facebook. What's that thing called? Anyways, so this is what he's looking for. This cross to be above the 80 up here. So, will it happen? See what it looks like on the weekly. So we had the slower moving go down. So just kind of comparing these these real quick. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on this. Do any of y'all use the SRSI, stochastic RSI? Let me know in the comments. So on the daily, I'm not so much an indicator person, but I look at price action. It's kind of like a tell-all, but you know, these do help when it comes to spotting a shift in price momentum from far to near. So it is very helpful, especially if you want to get an early indication into something. So right here, we're still below the midpoint on the regular RSI. We are at 48 also on the daily. For a daily close to be bullish, we did get engulfing right here, came back, retested. Let's go to the 4 hour, take a look. So I'm going to put this on here, and so this is what I was seeing. I posted this in the group too. I shared it in RippleNet. We're seeing this as a possible bear flag forming right here. So we will see if price makes it up to here. Let's zoom in on the 1 hour. The signal is actually here this morning, but you know, we'll see what happens here. So one thing that can happen on these is that these can turn into, you know, ascending, broadening cones. So we'll have to see how this hour ends. We have 22 minutes, probably be closed by the time anybody is seeing it. So mainly what I want to see is that price would break this potential structure here, right here. So this line going across, so this could still obviously go down like this. So we got right here, boom, and so we could mark a higher high and then mark a lower low. And so what this is doing, forming an ascending broadening cone, or you know, even descending, what this is doing is triggering people, because right, this looks like a double bottom right here, right? Well, it's like anybody going short, you know, not anybody, but a lot of people going short, boom, wiped out. And so anybody going long, maybe hugging tight stop loss, would come out and get, you know, hammered here. And so this is a common pattern. So to see this break on this hour above 60 cents, maybe into 61 cents or close to, then that would kind of break that broadening trend that we're seeing here, or you know, possible broadening trend. And so this will be a bearish formation if this happens. You know, it tends to be more bearish, but right now, as it is, we are in a support, you know, right at the top of a 60-cent support. I'm gonna put 15-minute support just because on the 15-minute this is prominent, and this possible trend line up here. I say possible, I guess this is a legit trend. On the 4 hour, you can see clear. One, boom, right here, here, several times here. This is a wick on the 4 hour, but so, and then we had a breach right here. We had a retest to the order block and a rejection. So this is ideal, and we had bullish engulfing right here. So this is ideal. Doesn't mean it's going to reach target. Actually, this I would have here. I just kind of slapped these on there. Not really, but like kind of put them on a different time frame. But we're looking at the hour, so I would, you know, again, not financial advice. I'd be taking some profits before this. But no matter what you're doing, it needs to be consistent. So these areas, and then I would do last target before we exited right here. You know, there's a chance that we can come up, there's a chance we can go slam down, you don't know, but more times than not this will play out. And even if it was 50% of the time, and that's what we're counting now in the group, so we're going to be counting, we're going to be doing a lot of counting, so we're going to be counting different setups on XRP and different cryptocurrencies, and to get the numbers on the strategy so that we can have them and work them mathematically. If you're at, if we get a 50% win to loss ratio on this specific setup, you know, where we're at a trend and a support with a double bottom, you know, so we also had divergence, bullish divergence. You know, if the sentiment though is more bearish, I think daily sentiment looks more bullish, but on the, let's take a look. So all this stuff, taking notes. So this is looking bullish still to me on the daily. So trading with the day, because we have daily engulfing right here. So trading along with this, finding entries, scaling in, finding entries on the 1 hour. Actually, when this broke right here, let's see, when this broke, then I was zoomed in here, watching the order block. So this is break of structure. The majority of time, when price pulls back right here, it's going to give us some type of price action pattern on a 5 minute or 15 minute. So right here, we just had an ascending channel, break down, up. Let's see what it looks like on the 5 minute. So sometimes I go all the way down to the 5 minute. We did get a double bottom on that right here. So when we broke out, this is a 5 minute, we got boom, 1, 2, bit of a higher low, but we did break out, and so we may be coming back to test this now. If we test that and continue up, then, you know, be more bullish, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Hope that y'all are having a good start to your week. If y'all have any questions or want to get more involved, then just drop a comment, you know, send a message. If you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, then just drop a comment. We're going to have links posted for this group, for all the signals, newsletter, all that stuff. There's going to be a training course in there, group mentorship calls, you know, all that stuff. So, and also you're going to see how to make a playbook. How do we come up with these numbers? How do we know how much to risk right here? How do we know to risk, you know, 1% or 2% or 1.5%? You know, how do we come up with our risk to reward? Well, it's from going through a whole lot of these and tracking the numbers, you know, the amount in drawdown, you know, length and time in drawdown, how far, you know, relative to the stop loss, did it go into profit or into drawdown. So just getting, it's very detailed. So people that tell you that you can just hop in and do this strategy or whatever, guess on the lot sizes, all that kind of stuff, like that's completely, like you're not going to be consistently profitable over months and years, and that's what everybody wants. If that's something that you want, then reach out and holler. You know, we've tested this strategy, but with not double bottoms, but with head and shoulders, just passively, and we came out in profit for nearly 6 months in a row. We were testing on demo. I would suggest anybody else do the same. It was when we just found out about, you know, the mathematics. And so all this is inspired, by the way, by Mark Douglas, the style that we're doing. So, you know, big fan of Mark Douglas. He definitely put it out there for the trading community and for everybody. And it's just, you know, been a blessing to be able to understand that stuff. And so we're looking to pass it along, to pass the torch down. But anyways, you guys, it's going to be really, really hard and painful if you're listening to somebody that does not do these types of things. You know, if it sounds too good to be true, I just saw a post, you know, and I don't want to be focused on, you know, what's wrong, but what's right. But, you know, I can't imagine for people trying to get into the crypto space right now. If you look at, just from us posting our videos and stuff like that, do not listen to any of the people in the comments of this video telling you that it's the weirdest stuff. It's the weirdest, creepiest place in the world right now, unfortunately. What we're hoping to make a change. So if you want to be part of that change, then feel free to reach out. Be glad to help you out the best that we can. And we will holler at y'all later. Hope you all have a good one. See ya.